So the game against Koln, well, first off, let's look at the lineups because certainly an interesting lineup compared to what we had seen previously. Fairman back in our lives, back in goal. Kind of happy to see him actually on. I don't know how you felt, but I kind of was happy to see Fairman after all the issues we had with Schwoloff. We had Yoshida, Kraus, Latza back in the starting lineup. The Terodde, Bulter, Urnen, Schalke get his first start to the left wing. Mercedes Jens, as they call him, Moritz Jens in central defense, along with Yoshida, and then Brunner on the right, and then Kozuki on the right wing. I like the lineup. Obviously, seeing Jens in there, I wasn't sure, but I was obviously hopeful. We've just shipped up 6 goals in the last game, so it had to be an improvement, I would think. I was scared at first because I didn't even see the lineups. I just saw the players coming out, and I thought, is that Kalacic coming out already? But it was Jens, and I'm happy Jens I think played pretty well. What are your thoughts on the lineup and the reemergence of Fairman?
Yeah, I mean, don't want to make too much out of one performance from any player, but I mean, Jens I think potentially could be a huge signing for us down the stretch. Once again, if for some reason we are able to figure out, how to play football at least somewhat competitively, and are able to pull ourselves into a chance where we're actually fighting for something, I think that could end up being a very big signing. The Yoshida Matriciani situation was just untenable. Even though Matriciani had 1 or 2 performances where he actually did kind of admirably well, given what he was up against, it's just not. It's not a Bundesliga center back pairing, as we've said. So I think Jens is a huge signing for him to come in. Who knows when Vandenberg's coming back? Hopefully he's back before the end of the season at some point. But
yeah,
in his absence, we really needed another proper center back. Jens, I thought, played very well. And this one is definitely a little bit more rangy than Yoshida at times too, which is helpful. Schalke getting a start. We signed him presumably for a reason, obviously to try to help offensively. Not surprised to see him in there, getting a look. And then the other big one, like you said, Fairman, which I'm not upset about at all. I think Schwoloff has made far too many mistakes this season. If people think it's harsh to bench him, that's fine. I know Schalke have sometimes been a little bit trigger happy with rotating keepers over the past couple of years, and Fairman's had his share of those mistakes as well. So it's not like you're guaranteeing that you're going to a steady hand in Fairman, but I wasn't upset by it. It actually gave me a little confidence seeing him back in there. I think it's good for the morale of the club too. Yeah. Can't really say how good his performance was because I don't think Koln had any shots on target on this one, so it wasn't exactly tested, but his distribution was okay. I thought he was actually decent with his feet in this game, which has always been sort of one of the weaker parts of his game as well too. So hopefully he gets a run on the side and is able to keep it clean. I think that'd be nice.
The positive is he got a shutout, right? But like you said, Koln only had 6 shots in the game, 0 on target. So yeah, it kind of helps when you get a shutout that way, right? But I think we've seen, Schalke's seen for sure that we've given up goals when there hasn't been a shot on target. So it happens, right? And so the fact that we got a shutout, that's a positive there.